Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's doing good. Today I'm going to do a full glam tutorial for you all. So let's get started. I'll walk you through step by step so you can recreate this look at home, and let's get started. So first, skincare prep is the key. I already have moisturizer and sunscreen on, but you can see I've applied a generous amount of moisturizer on my face and on my neck, and then I'm moving on to my favorite sunscreen, which is a little glow screen. It also provides a glow on the skin. It's like a tinted sunscreen and one of my current favorite one. I absolutely love using it. Now after the sunscreen is done, the next step is going to be the primer. Please make sure you apply the primer. Do not miss primer. Apply on the T-zone areas or on the pores, wherever you feel like, and a pea-size amount is more than enough. Now I'm not going to go with the foundation today, so I'm using a Hollywood Flawless filter on the face, and it will add a little bit of more extra glow on my face. And this one is tinted, and I'm just applying it all over my face just for that very thin layer of coverage on the face, and then using a brush I'm just going to apply it all over my face. Now for that natural glow, I'm using this hydrating serum from D'Alba, and I'm just applying it all over my face so that it just hydrates my skin and my skin looks glowy from within. I have recently started using it and I just love this product. This is a concealer under the eyes. I'm also going to be applying it on the chin and on the center of the forehead for the brightness. Let it settle down for some time, and let's move on to the contour and to the liquid blush and the liquid contour. And my current favorites are Sai Beauty contour. I'm just going to be applying it again on the high points of my cheeks, on my jawline, on my forehead, like wherever I want to contour and make my face like little chisel, and to bring dimension back to my face. Now I'm going to be blending it upwards for a lifted effect, as you guys can see how my brush is moving, and then a little liquid blush on the apple of the cheeks will give that fresh glowy vibe. Now it's time to blend the concealer, so I'm going to be blending it well so that there are no harsh lines. You can also use a damp beauty blender, but I'm going to be using a brush. I'm going to lightly set everything using this compact powder from MAC. You can also use a translucent powder, but I'm using this one because it's like a good powder for an everyday basis. And I'm going to be using a powder blush from Sai Beauty, and again applying it on the apple of my cheeks to again give that more fresh glowy vibe, and it just looks more like girly. Now again using a D'Alba hydrating serum and applying it all over my face. Now for eyebrows, I'm just brushing my eyebrow hair in the upwards direction, and you can use any of your favorite eyebrow pencil and you can fill in the eyebrow. Now moving on to the eyes, and I'm going to be using this Kajal pencil from Kaja Beauty, which is a black coal pencil. I'm applying it on my waterline. Today's look is pretty simple, so that's why I'm doing this. Applied it on my waterline, and then you can use any eyeshadow palette that you like. So for today's look, I'm going to be using this Makeup Mario eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be using the warm brown and black, and I'm going to be blend the kajal that I have applied using these two eyeshadows that I have picked on the pencil brush. I'm blending it everything nicely so that it gives a more smoky effect without being too heavy. And then I'm also applying a little bit near my lash line as well, just to give more dimension on my eyes. Now on my lid, like I mentioned, I'm using the warm brown on my crease and then blending softly for the depth. I'm not using too much of color because I want to keep this look pretty simple and easy. So that's why I'm not going on with too much of colors. Now since the eye makeup is pretty much done, I'm going to move on to the highlighter. So I'm using this universal palette from Dior, and I'm applying it on the high points of my face just to add more highlighted effect, like on my forehead, on my cheekbone, nose tip, and also on my eyebrow bone. I think I forgot to film the mascara application, so after the eye makeup was done, I did use a mascara to add a little volume and length on my lashes. For the lips, I'm lining with a nude brown lip liner, as you guys can see, and then filling it with a creamy lipstick. Now my current favorite is this Makeup by Mario lipstick, which is in the shade called as Kate. Then I am such a gloss girly, so I'm topping the whole lipstick with a gloss for that juicy finish. And I'm using this Kosas lip oil. Now finally, a quick sprints of setting spray to lock everything in place. And that's the finished look, you guys. A full glam that stills wearable and perfect for any occasion. Now it is not typically an Indian look, so you can wear this look whenever you want. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and drop a comment letting me know what look you'd like to see next. And thank you for watching. I am going to definitely see you in my next video, but please make sure you follow me on all my social media handles. The direct links are mentioned down below, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye loves.